Alright guys, I'm down here. I'm out here on the lot looking for a 300 or either a charger or a 3.5. I need the EGR valve. I got what I originally came out here for, but I promised this lady if I see one, I would grab it. I do not plan on doing a lot of work to get it. Okay, when I say a lot of work, I mean taking stuff off, taking intake, pulling them off, and all that stuff. If it's right there in my face, free for the taking, then yes, I would get it. I need one that's already got the plenum off, guys. And hey, what we got here? Yes, that's a 3.5. Somebody already got a step or two. And ladies and gentlemen, the EGR valve right there. So this looks like the one I will be getting. Man, somebody robbed this tip them to death. Let me verify the year of this thing. Yep, 07. Exactly what I need. With the plenum already off, guys, all you need is a 10 millimeter at this point. All right, so I got some work to do. Got my tool bag right here, as you can see. My drill probably already got the 10 millimeter on it. If not, it's not gonna be hard at all to get a right here. And I'm grab my 3/8. Right here, guys. Shouldn't take me long at all. And put a battery in this thing and go for it. The things I do just to be nice to folks. There we go. All right, guys. You know what? Y'all hold tight. Let me yank this out right quick. I don't have a GoPro yet, but that's coming. All right, hold tight. All right, guys, there you go. This thing right here always get people in trouble. They can never get the seal on right, but this is what I'm suspecting causing her rough idle and low vacuum and running rich, adaptive memories. Yes, if this pin tool is bouncing up and down, that's not good. Now this, y'all know how EGR, first of all, you know what the EGR do? Exhaust gas recirculation. Okay, it's designed to circulate some of the exhaust gases, okay, back into the engine to burn at a later date, guys, at a later time. And then the computer dictates that time. So the computer would tell this solenoid to open. All right, this pin tool to open. And when it opens, those exhaust gases go through here. You notice this leads right to the intake manifold. So it goes back into the intake manifold, like I say earlier, to be burnt at a predetermined time is the word they like to use in the automotive field. Okay, now imagine if this was on at all times, just say at idle. If this pin tool was open at idle and exhaust gases was flowing, yes, you will have a rough idle. Hence, could be why the reason you having your car showing to be running rich. Now, again, why the computer don't pick up a failed EGR valve, it's hard to predict, guys. It's hard to tell. All right, the computer literally cannot physically know. I mean, it can by way of the electronics do this, you know, the connector and the sensors. But if this car is running, I take a sharp object and press up on there and open the valve and the engine start running bad, it's not going to know. The computer's not going to know that something is wrong with the EGR valve by way of the connector going back to the computer. It will, however, tell that the car has all of a sudden started running rich. We don't even use that word anymore. The car is burning more. The air fuel ratio is off. Let me say it like that. So the computer can tell that, but it can't tell if this pin tool on this EGR valve is hung open. All right. Like I say, it will detect it inadvertently, but it may not set an EGR code. So you as a mechanic will have to understand that and know how to go by diagnosing this. Because if this stuff was easy, guys, everybody would be doing it. All right. Keep in mind, I don't have an EGR code, but I suspect my EGR valve is faulty. based off my prior experience and by me knowing how an EGR operates. I don't know. There are some other things, but as far as anything that will disrupt the idle, at idle, and it not be a misfire, remember, you shouldn't have a misfire at idle is kind of uncommon. Okay, misfire usually detected under a load. All right, under going up a hill, bogging your car down, anything that will create a load on the engine. That's when a misfire would raise its ugly head and show up. But if you have a shake, let's call it a shake. If you have a shake or vibration at idle, that's more or less considered a rough idle. Okay, now a rough idle, a misfire can be interpreted as a rough idle and vice versa. You just gotta know, guys, which one to suspect. Okay, if you get in a car that's have a rough idle and the customer tell you, yeah, it's missing real bad, here's the thing I do. I'd bog it down. Bogging a car down is a procedure we use in the mechanic field to simulate a load. Put your car in the load manually. All right, if your misfire is not there, chances of it being a secondary ignition is slim. Not 100%, but it's slimmer. So you should, from that point, suspect a rough idle. All right. Now, a lot of things can cause a rough idle. Like I say, anything that will disrupt idle at idle could be the culprit. PCV valve, EGR valve. In fact, I'm going to grab the PCV valve off of this. Thanks for reminding me, guys. Yeah, let me do this real quick. I can't be out here all day. I got some things to do. So let me grab this. Did they leave one on here? Yeah. See, stuff like that, you shouldn't be getting off junk cars, but I'm dealing with somebody with low income, and I got to keep that in mind. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab this EGR valve and this PCV valve, and we're going to get out of here. All right. I'll let y'all know what happens, guys. It's all about diagnosing. All right, and to do this, you will need a scan tube, not a code reader. Keep in mind, your code reader, in this case, the problem I'm working on, your code reader will not even mention EGR valve. In fact, there's a slim chance you will have no codes, and your car can be idling rough or misfiring. So, diagnostic or mechanic skills do have to come into play at some point, guys. That's why I said, if it was easy, everybody be doing it. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up, man. There's really nothing else left to talk about concerning this topic. I'm looking for a pair of pliers right now. Okay, guys, I appreciate y'all hanging out, man. Y'all off the chain, man. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next video.